Hi, it's Rose and welcome to my Randomosity. Today is going to be the first video in a series of Empties products that I've used up. This video is going to be all on my beauty / makeup empties from the past 4 months, April, May, June, and July, because it's been that long since I've filmed one. Hopefully after this video I can get back on a monthly roll with all my videos. But yeah, this is going to be the first and possibly 3 to 4 in this series. Empties videos I feel like are some of the best videos you can watch because one, you can actually get our finalized opinion on products. They can sometimes change after initial first impression, and also you can see that people like me, I actually do use up the crap that I get. The first product I actually have 5 of, and these are the loose powders by a company called Fashion Fair. Now Fashion Fair is an ethnic line. It's a line that's for women and minorities. Basically, it's more marketed for African American women, but honestly, if you're tan or darker, anybody from any background can use their powders, concealers, and foundations. And anyone from any background, if you're white, black, yellow, purple, can use like their lipsticks and their eyeshadows and blushes. I feel like they have really good pigment to them since they're made for women of color. But 3 of these are in the shade Amber. 2 of these are in Golden. Amber is the more lighter shade, a little more tan, while the 2 Goldens had more yellow undertones to them. But the loose powders, they worked fine. Not anything too spectacular where I feel like I have to go out and buy them. Now this next product, I've done a first impression video, which I'll link down below. And again, everything I talk about will be linked for if you want to learn more information or if you possibly want to purchase these items. But this is the Marcel BB Cream in Golden Glow. I got this in one of my Birchboxes. And if you watch that first impression video, you will see that this was horrible on my skin when I wore it alone. I got so oily so fast throughout the day. But when I used this underneath my foundation, it worked better at giving me a nice light layer coverage, so I didn't have to use as much concealer. And this actually had like golden shimmers in it. Nothing too distracting. It didn't make me look like I was a Twilight vampire or something. But it gave me like a nice, more radiant finish to my matte foundation. So I think if you're more normal to dry skin, this would work perfectly fine. If you're oily, I would only recommend this underneath a matte foundation. This next thing is a sample of the Clarins Skin Illusion Foundation. Clarins, I love the brand. If you're a subscriber of mine, you've heard me talk about them countless times. It's a French plant-based brand. It's higher end, so it is more expensive, but the products are fantastic. The Skin Illusion Foundation is a radiant finish foundation. It kind of has a more golden tone to it, and the foundation actually has gold pigments in it. On my oily skin, it worked fine. It doesn't make me more oily. If I wanted a dewier, more radiant finish and not necessarily a dry matte look, this is definitely a foundation that I would go with. And my color is 113, which I think is cappuccino. This next thing is not necessarily a makeup item, but I feel like your teeth have something to do with beauty. This is the Super Smile Whitening Pre-Rinse, and this is the first step to kind of like their 3-step system. This stuff tasted awful, and when I use Super Smile, I don't follow the 3-step anymore. I only use the 2nd and 3rd step now. It definitely lightened my teeth, but it wasn't anything really that fantastic. Well, I felt like I had to continue getting it from QVC. And this system is not cheap at all, and they normally only sell it like in auto shipments, so after I'm completely done with the 2nd and 3rd step, I don't see myself repurchasing this. Now this next product, again, is the 1st and 3rd step in a 3-step nylon lash extension system, and this is by Too Faced. It's their Better Than False Lashes. I don't know if you can see that, but it's basically a mascara that you would use as like your base coat and your top coat. And as a mascara by itself, it's pretty wet, so you have to be really careful with it. But I think it works fine on its own in lengthening and separating. And the brush was just a regular bristle brush, as you can kind of see. I will link a really old Sephora haul that I did with my webcam back in the day, because I actually demo this in the video. If you want to see like the actual performance of the product. I have 2 of the Lancome Bifacils. This is like a 2-phase eye makeup remover that you have to shake up. This has to be one of my holy grail makeup removers because it gets everything off. If you have waterproof makeup on anywhere on your face, it gets it off. You can even use this to get like foundation out of clothing, which is fantastic. It is more expensive. The normal size of this costs like $27, but a little goes a long way with it. These 3 sample jars contained Estee Lauder's Take the Day Away, I think is what it's called, and it's like a creamy, like thick, creamy, milky lotion that you can use to rub on your eyes, to rub on your lips, to get long-wearing products off. It doesn't irritate the eyes or anything. You don't necessarily have to rinse it off. You can use like a tissue and tissue it off. It's very gentle and it works really well. I had 2 deluxe samples of what used to be my holy grail foundation, Clarins Everlasting Foundation. My shade is in 113. This is a fantastic foundation if you're dry, oily, or combination skin. It just looks great on everyone. It's long wearing, it dries to a matte finish, but on dry skin people, it doesn't like emphasize lines or anything like that. This was one of the first foundations I ever wore that I would actually get compliments from people on my skin because it didn't look obvious that I was wearing it. It gives more moderate coverage and it definitely lasts all day. This next thing is a sample of the Clinique BB cream, and my shade was number 3, which actually on my tan complexion it was a little too light still, and this is the darkest color. This BB cream did not work all that great alone on my oily skin, but it worked really well underneath my foundation. It's oil free and actually dries to a matte finish. So yeah, the Clinique BB cream I would definitely recommend to anyone more normal combination to oily skin. This was like a refill for the Clarins Ever Matte powder in 00 Transparent Opal. It was kind of like a radiant finish translucent powder, but really it didn't really have any shimmers or anything like that. This is a really good high-end powder to use if you're oily. It did a great job of controlling my oil and setting my makeup. I could go like 3 to 4 hours between powderings. This next product is the Neutrogena Makeup Removing Cleansing Towelettes, and this is just a refill pack of like 25. I won this in a YouTube giveaway from Trish, Twishy Karastar. I miss you, Trish, and I hope you get very well soon. I've tried quite a few different makeup removing towelettes, and these are the ones that I think perform the best so far. The last 2 things in the mascaras, the not so special one I'll talk about first. This was the Victoria's Secret Intensifying Mascara in Black is Black. Just had a regular brush on it. I basically used this like as a second coat or a top coat to just lengthen, or not really lengthen, just to separate my lashes. Didn't really do anything that special. This is the Clarins Instant Definition Mascara. This is a fantastic mascara. It used to be the last step in my original mascara routine. It does a great job at lengthening and separating your lashes, and it has a very special brush on it. Don't know if my camera will pick it up, but it has like regular bristles and then that rubber tip that you would use to get your bottom lashes and to separate your lashes. It doesn't run, it doesn't smudge, it didn't do it even on my oily skin. And yeah, this is just a fantastic mascara if you're looking for lengthening and separation. And this is it for my Empties beauty products that I've used up for summer 2013. Again, the first video in this 3 to 4 part series. If you have any questions about the products, please don't hesitate to ask in a comment below or message. And again, this is Rose from My Randomosity, and thank you so much for watching this crap. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and this is my username. And until next time, I hope you have a great day, and you'll be hearing again from me soon.